tactics he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of
don't worry about it,
today.
man. Thank you. No need for a mouse. Only because, like I said, I plan on getting a personal computer, so I don't need a mouse. Yeah. No. Only if I had like a, something like a setup like you got, yes. But I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna have that setup because you get what I'm saying, mommy. Like it's no need because your finger on the little thing is easy to use. No, it's not a little thing, man. It's just your finger on the thing you're drawing. Yeah. So for me, it's no problem to use it. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Like I had one that I've used it before and I know how to use it. So yeah, and I'd rather use that mouse, to be honest. Yeah. If I'm at work, I get it. I have to use the mouse. But hopefully, back to the drawing board. Hopefully, some of these people call me back and set up an interview.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's intercepted. Tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Now from the pistol formation. On first down, it's play action.
Yeah, I hope so. I know. I just hope I could get something like to help those people, like people in the hospital, either the front desk or the dietary, giving them food. So I would like to do that, hopefully.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
After 3, that was a solid run.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed.
Imagine 5 people playing for the same job. There's no way that all of them going to get it. So I get it.
When the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs, it makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
So good.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense, though.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now here comes the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the goal fake, looking to throw it on first down. Stop right there at the line, no gain. set up. Here's second down.
Virginia.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
They come to the line.
They give us opportunities and better. Yeah, for opportunities and better education. The whole nine. Better education. They went to a really good school.
Possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run.
Yeah, that is.
Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. What's the play
I mean, it was a blessing too, because then as Bob could move the thing. Since everything was happening, I was like, as Bob, and it's crazy. I know Virginia is close to us, but I felt like I was in another, like, somewhere else. Like, I just felt like I was further away from DC anymore. I felt like I was, you know, like in California or something. That's how far it felt, because everything was so different. Yeah, I was like, wow, this is okay. I'm like, wow.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So for Colorado, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Good throw. Catch made on the outside. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down.
She's terrible for telling you to go to Suitland. I mean, terrible. Because I don't even understand the dynamic of even thinking about that. Knowing you got kids and knowing how dangerous Suitland Parkway is. That is crazy.
attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Crispin. And that pass is pulled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Here the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here comes a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor just really
Where the heck is Animal here?
with the ability to take it to the house.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Yeah, the house is down the street. I mean, down there by
Avoid disaster by at least getting
okay.
positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Crispin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Completion makes it 2nd down. Big throw complete to the tight end. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last, or the quarterback that can read it like that.
Okay, we gotta try harder than that.
He reads that they're up, makes the throw in a quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Yeah, man, oh yeah, I don't even feel it. You hit her up and then 3 weeks later hit her up again.
Quarterback wants to throw
Nah,
it
that's
second down.
he's stuck.
On the run, he's looking deep. Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's a bit of a story. I think it's the same. I didn't know none of that. I didn't know none of that.
See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The pass rush closing in.
Well, no, what he did was, he purposely, it wasn't like, he was fired and something like that. Because I remember the story he told me.
Out comes
but then I didn't realize that
shot.
I
This is
still
a
had
long
to
Good
go
toss
to
the
the
kicker from
So,
56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the
yeah,
distance.
told me
Man, 3 points on the board.
this is too much for what
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
I was like, okay, Chief, give me a heads up.
Following the
At
field
least
goal,
a
the
month
kickoff team is out there now.
before. So that way, it could be straight. And it could, maybe try
Fields it
and
just
have
outside
a
the
place or
goal line.
something. He was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Good
And
job by
of
the
course,
coverage team.
Bob comes to me a week before.
The Cardinal offense is back out on the field. They've really
He was
built
like,
momentum
yeah,
in this
I'm
game.
going
They've
to
been
take
hard to
that here.
stop.
So
Can the defense make some
I'm
adjustments? Come up with a
how
stop
flexible.
here. Empty set now. 5 wide.
A week, getting
Looking out
max.
throwing here to start the drive.
Good gosh, dude.
Looks like he's going to run it. Get some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm. But when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw
Unfortunately, Mommy, track record doesn't. Hey, pull out a scissors on me. Hope got fired. This is all after that. Remember talking bad about me all the time? Like, come on. Making me sit out, having Ida have the keys and taking the keys from me, and I actually live there. Yeah, he took the keys from me and gave it to Ida. And she was living in Philadelphia. Yeah, and so I had to wait for if he was not at home. And I remember even calling you a couple of times. Like, I can't even get in. Imagine working 12 hours. I'm at Foot Locker from 10 to 10. And, you're tired and you can't get in. And so you just sit there and just wait.
Wants to throw it.
You sit there and just wait.
Yeah.
And I did that more than once, more than twice. It was actually a lot.
So we'll take a timeout.
And there was no, didn't trip. I was like, dang, Bob, I was come home at 12 or 1 o'clock at night. Maybe he was out with her or something. Dang, Bob, you're here for 8 hours.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
This receiver has just that combination of speed.
The whole team is just trying to make me leave. That's all.
To be able to come up with play after play. Already over
He just wanted me to leave because it was convenient.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense
to remember, if I didn't get that Foot Locker job, I would have been gone. Because remember, I knew something was up. I didn't realize it was affected you earlier in the day. And I was looking, God bless me, with the Foot Locker job, and I'll never forget. Just tell you how things work, man. When I went to the mall, I applied for jobs all throughout the mall, right? And my last place, and it was before I would go to the bus stop, to go to the entrance. It was Foot Locker. I remember talking to myself as I'm walking, like, these people have a high rate. It was so hard. Myself just going here and just entertaining myself since it's on the way to the bus stop. And as soon as I go in, I asked the guy, I said, hey, my name is Devon Mason. Are y'all hiring? And The guy looked at me and said, yeah, actually, fill out an application right now. So when I fill out the application, you know, for my high school, I put Eastern High School, of course. And he's going through the application, he started laughing. I said, what? But that is literally what I said. I said, what, man? And he's like, dude, you went to Eastern? I said, yeah. He said, man, what part of DC from? I was like, Southeast, and told him everything. Come to find out, Martin, he was from Southeast. So,
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
and this is in Virginia, you know, so I guess he wasn't used to seeing DC dudes, and I get it too. And so he said, man, so you know what? You want to be assistant manager? And I said, yeah, sure. He's like, all right, man, let me go to you try. You got the job. That's how I got the job at Foot Locker. And so then I asked him, because I wanted to have proof. I was like, well, can I get a shirt? Foot Locker shirt? He was like, yeah, sorry to you, I got you. And he gave me a Foot Locker shirt. And so, you know, getting on the band, so I could do my job. Like, I really didn't think I would, you know, did anything going into Foot Locker, and boom, I got the job. Right. And it was crazy because when I get off the bus, I remember this like yesterday. When I get off the bus, I'm walking towards Bob's house. And Bob is pulling out the parking lot. And I'm like, hey, Bob. His face, and the first thing I saw was
so the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
He stopped, and I got in the car with him. And I was like, yeah, I can't remember. I was like, where you going or whatever. He was going somewhere. And I was like, yeah, Bob, with you. And Mr. Hester, he didn't have the job. So Foot Locker, I got the manager there at Foot Locker. He's like, look, I got the shirt. And everything. All he was
defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He's done nothing. And this is before, like, Mama, you didn't tell me this until way later. Like, way later. Like years later, talking, told me that he had called you at that day. And was like, yeah, Tony got a goal or something like that.
Looks left and finds his target there.
See, I didn't even know that.
Just a short gain after the completion.
When you told me,
Looks
it
like a
was
player
like,
is
oh,
down
it
injured at
was
that
like
last
a light
play.
bulb.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
I know why he wasn't excited.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Because he wanted me to leave, and it was like,
And the wideout goes in motion.
you know, because the reason for me to leave is because I wasn't working.
Escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here.
And
On the right is complete. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Buffaloes begin a new series in the first and 10.
Look, think about the plans of serial killers. Pretty sure the plans were serial killers. Pretty sure the plans didn't kill nobody. Not all the time. These people, everybody makes their, you know, that's what we're blessed with. Is to have freedom to make decisions.
You can make that call without a quarterback and can throw it with a big arm.
In a different way. You know, I mean, hey, that's why I gotta give it to Isaac. Little Isaac, think about it. His brother grew up in some suburb, not even some city, just some of the roughest places in DC, and still. With all the game banging,
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
He was able to survive. He was able to survive. He didn't have nobody.
They make the tackle as
touching
time
him. Like,
expires.
I
That'll
remember,
do it
sure.
for the first half.
Like, I remember.
Minutes
Um,
gonna wrap up.
like some situations. That's
For a halftime update.
but
Chris, the
it's like that's a
magnitude of these
little
CFB
small guy.
matchups
I was
is
like, yep.
always on another level. And
Like,
there's
yep.
no more fitting place to begin than with this
Good
stud
touch.
receiver and how he's
So,
dominated
yeah,
the first
that
half.
is so.
Some guys have the
Yeah,
ability to elude and evade.
it
This
is what
young
it
man
is,
is a
man.
true three-level threat. Short
It
passes,
sucks.
the intermediate game, and then the deep ball.
I had a
He
dream.
is a
I had a
problem.
dream.
I don't think this defense
Yeah.
has the solution.
It's crazy, like a couple of days
And
ago.
on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Gators will kick this away
Some
to get the
function.
second half going.
People. And it's all good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 8.
Motion,
That's good coverage there.
Boost it. It's like, hey, what's up?
Offense is back out there on the field.
Walk right past me that way. Now, mind you, I don't have this stuff on my mind. Like, I really don't. Like, I really don't. I mean,
First play of the
because I
drive.
can't control it. Like, that's what you want to do. But, I mean, it's crazy for me to have that dream.
Another big play by this offense,
Because
and
I
it
really
continues
wasn't
to be
thinking
the
about
pass
it.
game.
But I
Between the
guess,
offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I mean, of course, because it affects moms. And, of course, I'm always thinking, this is.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. And keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that.
Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Gives it to the back. There's a stiff arm. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So second
Like I
and
said, I
7,
was
a
mad
4-yard
at
pickup.
first
This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
because remember
Back to pass.
the story.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him
So
down
I already had it in my head.
of the marker.
I mean, I didn't know who that was until when I got there in the time. I was like, man, let me do it. But then like I said, I saw the interaction.
Pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? He keeps it himself. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators getting set on first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big
I thought that was
reason
Peanut
why
that said
they're
that.
in this game.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain. Well short of the mark.
Oh, wow.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down now before he reaches the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. Hunter finally brought down at the 5-yard line. Defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford loud.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Your only thing is that that person cuts it on. Like, fuck them anyways. Not the other person per se. It's just, it just put down and they cut it off. Like, okay, that's what you did.
Throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Looks downfield. Everybody's covered.
Because
Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the
it's
athletic
why
ability to
you
make this
choose-
defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Wait till somebody gets super older. And then now you're going to cut them off.
Receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop with the 34. That
Like,
will be a
why wait till you almost 70 years old?
Exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter
Right.
what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up.
But then when I was thinking about that, and I said, oh, hit those two little boys.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Those two little boys.
Brought down at the 44.
Boy,
Like,
positive yards there on
she was
first and
already
10. Good job up front by that offensive line.
probably
Good
the
hard running
flip
by this
or
running
whatever.
back. And now you
And
got a
those
lot
two
of
little
options. That
boys
playbook
just pushed
can
her
really
over.
open up on second and inches.
They'll run it from the gun.
Yes, the two little boys that made fun of her
And that's a
sexuality.
nice, crisp run for a first down.
that she had a haircut,
Blocking up front by
short
big fellas.
hair. They
And
called her
Smoke
gay.
he just seems to have a
Oh
nose for
man,
that first down marker. A few more runs like
they said
this,
she was
he's going to be getting into a
like
rhythm for
whatever.
sure.
And Deb got emotional.
He'll hand it
Went to
off.
the principal office. Was crying.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Told about she told me this whole story. This
Another
is way
positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until
no, Mike. But this was what happened to. The reason why she told me the story was the setup to let me know what she about to do. You know what I'm saying? Like not about to do, but like just like the Bucks. No, ain't no toying around, man. No. Like meaning like she was saying like I'm not gonna take this anymore. I'm not gonna take I'm not gonna take people. I'm not gonna conform to people and all that. I remember her saying that, and I'm not thinking anything of like the people like that's in the family, of course. I'm just thinking she's talking in general. You know what I'm saying? And not realizing that that's what that was actually. She was like saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to do what I was doing with you," you know. But, you know. So I said the little kids really hurt her, and it's crazy that it was little kids that started this whole thing, mommy. Them two boys.
Surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the return will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Hand off to the back.
Somebody wrote a book about why they're using Dave.
Those positive yards on 1st and 10.
Oh gosh, anything to get paid.
Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
I'm good. Oh, VININES. Oh, God and the gay Christian. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm not the gay Christian. He's married to a guy in Dallas, Texas. And out of all the places, because Texas is a part of the belt. But I mean, it's a lot of people. That is crazy. He's Deb age. Yeah. Because you didn't agree with her. So you don't. Wow. That's psychological. That's psychological. See, she's trying. See, I just don't like when people do that to other people because she's trying to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's your fault for her going back to the therapist. It's almost like you know, how people put the guilt trip or try to like spin it around, you know. Oh man, I don't want you to go there. Okay, I'll do whatever you need then. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people, you know how you know how they say stuff purposely to, you know, to make you feel it's your fault. Yeah, she did a good job. Deb knowing what she's doing. That's a slick move because you don't say stuff like that. She only said that because you didn't agree with the whole situation, and so to try to turn it around and maybe make you do it. Oh, well then, well then, me, well, you gonna put me back into the loony bin? Yeah, you gonna put me into the loony bin, and so then you're like, oh, dang, I'm sorry. Well, you know what? Okay, let me use they. I mean, that was probably the whole goal. I know. Yeah, that's crazy.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Who makes the grab? Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So Colorado has the lead. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the
She was hurting herself.
second down
You
after
think
that
she was
previous
hurting?
play.
You think he was hurting her, and she was actually hurting herself. That's
Here's the
crazy.
snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made to the sideline, and they get nothing out.
But she had her mind. So,
Third down play coming up.
yeah, and she did a good job. Yeah, she did a good job.
Pick up the first down
That's how you
for
put the
the
guilt
air.
trip on people, man.
And is intercepted.
You know,
Tackle made after a
the
short
guilt trip.
return. And the pick ends that drive.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They
Yeah,
stepped
but
up
like I
and played
said,
well all
everything,
game long,
all.
and now they
I'm
get a
sorry, Mom,
critical
but
interception here late in this
when
game.
you say that to people, people don't understand. Like, I know us, we're like, oh my God, you putting yourself low, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. But those people that do that stuff,
Chris, this back has had a great day.
they're
They're winning the
selfish,
football
man.
game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99
Because
yards on the
you're
day.
you
You can tell how
right,
bad
and
he
then you're
wants
gonna
to
cut
cross
you
the
you're gonna
100
cut your
yard
you're gonna
threshold.
cut yourself.
He's been
Think about it, mommy.
superb today.
You're gonna cut yourself. Oh, good.
Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just he's looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. It's a hard run there through a tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, sometimes Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness. And obviously
I don't care. People that cut themselves, kill themselves.
But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Like, you know, like, okay, if I kill myself, you know your family is going to be hurt.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on his running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
The back's got it. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in his playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, when people say, you know, especially you explaining like you wasn't going to do it, but you said it anyways, but you said it out loud. And it probably felt better, you know, even though you're hurt, it felt better to say it out loud.
Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
But saying it out loud and hearing somebody being concerned, and you saying it out loud, and with someone being concerned, it was like when Grandma said what she said.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Crosses the... And they score. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
Total is so nasty.
So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Here's the second down play.
Wow.
Pounding away with the run game. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get
That's funny,
positive yards
because I
on
didn't
first down,
start
that's a
liking
win.
Crawford until I was older.
Makes it second and medium.
Yep. I remember that.
An
I
inside
remember
give now
that.
from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made it to 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They've protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression and keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buffaloes line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tailback tests the defense. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
Yeah, go off of Minnesota Avenue.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Yeah, and that's the library where I got all my sports books.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Yeah, I remember.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Yeah.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out?
Thank goodness.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now.
432 or 438? Okay. I'm trying to remember the exact time.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch on the comeback route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at midfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, that was a beautifully...
How was Dr. Cut's last name spelled? Oh, so Cuts for real. Okay, wow. What was his first name? That's a heck of a name, Cuts. What was his first name? Raymond Cuts. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. So I did my research. Uh, Dr. Cuts died in 2004. hmm Um, yeah, I just can't. I don't know how old he was or anything, but yeah, unfortunately, um, yeah, because when I looked at this page, the page, people writing stuff on it, and it's crazy. The most recent one is from 2021, and they say remains the best doctor I've ever had. Miss him. Anytime I go to the doctor, I pray the Lord continues to bless his family. And then everything else is from 2004. And it's just everybody that put that says anything is just like Dr. Cuss delivered to all three children of my children. He was one of a kind and the very best doctor. Um, yeah, so it's everybody. They don't got a picture, so I don't know what he looks like, unfortunately. Wow. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, he was from Potomac, Maryland. He was from Potomac, Maryland. Yeah, and I wish I would have met him because I just remember it's because his name is so, distinctive. And I remember you telling me the story of how I was born when I was little and everything. And I just remember hearing his name. So um, as I got older, I was like, dang, I would like to meet that guy. Okay. That's what's up. Hey, it's almost 1 o'clock. We gotta, didn't really realize it. We'll almost be talking 2 hours. So, okay. All right. So you just have to, you know, switch it up, man. Just be different with everything. That's it. My mom. I have no choice because now my headphones said power off. They're going dead. Yeah. Okay, Bobby. I'll talk to you. Yeah. I'll talk to you later on today. Yeah. I work tomorrow, so I got to see what time I have to be there. But I'll give you a call either before or when I'm in the mix. Yeah. 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 Thanks, mommy. I appreciate it. All right, mom. All right. Love you. All right. Bye.
Screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Turns it loose downfield.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down after a game. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down, look at the throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.